Thank you very much, Speaker. My adjournment is for the Minister for Education, and the action I'm seeking is his public clarification on whether he believes Mr Richard Minack is suitable to teach and whether he will be returning to teaching or leadership roles in Victorian public schools. Speaker, Mr Minack was found in 2023 by a federal court to have unlawfully discriminated against 4 Jewish students by failing to address anti-Semitic bullying and swastika graffiti at Brighton Secondary College while principal there. In his 450-page judgment, Justice Mortimer found that there was an inexplicable and unusual tolerance for anti-Semitic graffiti and a preparedness to ignore, downplay and take less seriously the complaints made by Jewish students and their families at the school under Mr Minack's tenure. The court heard that one student was bashed, spat at, called an effing Jew, told to die in an oven, had Heil Hitler drawn on his locker and was held at knife point. The court also singled out another teacher at Brighton Secondary College at the time, Mr Chris Varney, for not taking anti-Semitic behaviour seriously and for repeatedly addressing a Jewish student in Hebrew, causing him embarrassment and humiliation. The court found that Mr Minack had breached Section 9 of the Racial Discrimination Act by his failures and omissions to take action at a systemic and coordinated level to address a high level of anti-Semitic bullying and harassment of Jewish students by other students and high levels of swastika graffiti at the school, and enforce the policies of the school on racial harassment in relation to anti-Semitic bullying and the harassment of Jewish students by other students and in relation to the display of anti-Semitic graffiti at the school. The Minister will of course be aware that the Department of Education was required to pay damages to the tune of several hundred thousands of dollars to the Jewish students who brought the case and issue a written apology. However, the Herald Sun has reported this week that Mr Minack remains an employee of the Department of Education, has retained his registration with the Victorian Institute of Teaching and has not faced any disciplinary action. I understand that Mr Minack retains his employment with the Department of Education and is currently on leave. I note the department has not advised whether this leave is paid or not. I also note that the Victorian Institute of Teaching is responsible for those who apply for registration are suitable to teach. That is, their character, reputation and conduct are such that they should be allowed to teach in a school or early childhood service. Now, the Minister for Education has repeatedly said that anti-Semitism has no place in our schools nor in our state. So I ask again to the Minister, does he believe that Mr Richard Minack is suitable to teach as per the definition provided by the Victorian Institute of Teaching, and if Mr Minack will be returning to teaching or leadership roles in Victorian public schools in the future?